Coming up on Hashtag That, we talk about Fresh Check Day, an SPB movie night, and the highs and lows in the entertainment world.
And members of Q30 went to a yoga class over the weekend, but with animals? They're here to show us how it went. All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news. Hi everyone, I'm Ashley Cotto.
And I'm Brenna Oricoli. Quinnipiac University hosted an event called Fresh Check Day this past Friday. It's a day where students were encouraged to check in with their mental health during the stress and craziness of college life. It was held on the Bobcat Way lawn and had free food, free t-shirts, and interactive booths. Hashtag That's Taylor Sniffen went to the event to tell us all about it. Taylor?
Hi, I'm Taylor Sniffen. I'm out here at Fresh Check Day. This day is dedicated to help students check in with their mental health, see how they're doing in the semester, and midterms are coming up, so it's about to get a little more stressful. And throughout the day, we talked to a couple people, and here's what they had to say.
The Fresh Check is just essentially having college students come around, talk to different students doing the tables. This table in particular is about suicide prevention. There is one about stress relief. There's a few different tables, so it's just really checking in.
Students enjoyed a short meditation session that used soothing noises from various drums and gongs to calm the mind.
There's zero gravity here, so you just kind of are in a nice position, and they start doing all the gong noises and wandering around, and they have this big round thing that sounds like water.
Pretty cool.
Different tables throughout the event included the Be Unique table, Elephant in the Room, and Suicide Prevention. Each table also provided resources for the students.
Cards that they give you and business cards with all the different numbers on it, you don't know when you could need that. So it's nice that they have it all in one place for you to get them.
The overall day was a fun way for students to relieve stress and learn helpful tips to stay calm and not feel overwhelmed throughout the school year.
This past week, Starbucks made its debut in the Carl Hansen Student Center. The long-awaited coffee shop opened its doors on Monday for a half day and was fully open on Tuesday. The Starbucks is fully licensed and stocked with your favorite drinks and foods. Hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. This past Saturday, Community Action Project hosted their Helping Hands Day. Quinnipiac students gathered at Rocky Top Student Center for a day of volunteering in the Hampden and New Haven communities. Students helped Helping Hands Day act as a fall version of the big event. More than 50 students attended.
October 6th was the opening to the Student Programming Board's first Friday film night. The event took place at 8 p.m. in the Piazza. To kick off this event, SPB provided free food while playing the new DC movie, Wonder Woman. Fire safety is important to all members of Quinnipiac University. That's why Residential Life put on a mock Residence Hall fire on October 4th. Quinnipiac University and the Hampden Fire Department teamed up to show students how quickly a fire can spread in a dorm room. Students that were in attendance could also learn how to use a fire extinguisher in case of an emergency.
On Wednesday, the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, commonly known as the MAC, hosted a tailgate next to the new Quinnipiac Soccer Stadium. The event was the kickoff to the women's soccer game against Rider. Students that made it out to the event received free food, prizes, and could enter raffles. The event was held to promote alcohol awareness and bystander intervention. With all the ups and downs in the entertainment world, there's a lot to cover. Maggie Smith is here to tell us all about it. Maggie, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the latest highs and lows of the entertainment world. To start on a high note, starting this Wednesday, Will Smith and his family will be donating signature pieces from their wardrobe to raise money for hurricane relief. 100% of the proceeds from their 300 items listed will go to The Real Real, showing the Smiths' support during this tragic time. While Will Smith has money to spare, Iggy Azalea does not. According to documents obtained by E! News, quote, American Express is suing the fancy rapper over $300,000 in unpaid credit card bills, end quote. It's sad yet reassuring to know that Iggy Azalea is as poor as most Quinnipiac students. Bachelor Nation, this high is for you. The newest Bachelor spinoff, The Bachelor Winter Games, will be making its debut in 2018. Even more than just that, we now know of one contestant who will be featured on the show, Peter Krause from Rachel Lindsay's season. You met him in the beginning of the season, you slowly fell in love with him throughout, and you cried for him when he got sent home right at the end of the show. Well, now he will be back and is ready to put himself out there again to find love. For all of the Netflix lovers out there, this low will hit you right in the feels. Unless you currently have the basic Netflix plan, prices are expected to go up by this next billing cycle. In a tweeted response to CNN, quote, Netflix confirmed that existing members will receive an email about the new prices on or after October 19th, end quote. What does this mean? It means that anyone paying $9.99 per month for the standard plan will now be paying $10.99, and those paying $11.99 per month for the premium plan will now be paying $13.99. As if us television and movie lovers didn't already have enough problems. This last one can be a high or a low depending on your feelings for her. The nominees for the 2017 MTV EMAs have been released, and who else but Taylor Swift leads with a total of 6 nominees. One of the most interesting ones will be Best Artist, in which Swift will have to compete against Ariana Grande, Ed Sheeran, Kendrick Lamar, Miley Cyrus, and Shawn Mendes. With so many fantastic and notable artists all in that one category, it's hard to guess who will win. Well, that's all I have for this week's highs and lows. Back to you guys at the desk.
When we come back, hashtag members take us along their trip to a local farm as they try to do yoga, but just not with people.
And Hamden held a pet adoption event this past weekend, and there was something for all pet lovers to enjoy. Stay with us.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
Good morning and welcome to the Morning After.
Coming up on Hashtag That, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
This week, a few hashtag members attended a different kind of workout class in Hamden.
Let's take a look at goat yoga at a farm in Hamden.
This weekend, the hashtag crew went and visited the best kept secret in Hamden.
I'm Leah Hilton. Hey. Our farm is Nadu Farm. We're also known as the Hilton Hen House.
While doing so, we even decided to break out our yoga mats and try a class. Well, not just any yoga class. We had some furry friends to help us with our downward dogs, reverse warrior stands, and our mountain poses.
Goat yoga classes run every Saturday and Sunday. Our schedules for Saturday are 10 to 11, 11:30 to 12:30, 1 to 2, and 2:30 to 3:30. Give a half an hour space in between so we can, get people in, get people out.
These goat yoga classes take place at the Nadu Farms right here in Hamden.
They get to pet them and play with them and interact with them, and you do an hour-long yoga class with them. Some of them will jump up on your back. About 20 people. We try to keep it at a maximum of 20 people. So everyone gets a chance to interact with all the goats, the kids. That's what baby goats are called.
At the start of the class, the kids are put in a pavilion and are free to roam around while the instructor teaches, nibble on the yoga students, and some baby goats have something very different in mind.
We do warn you that there is a very good chance that they will poop on you. And they have, and thank God the people that they have pooped on have laughed themselves silly. So they do have a very good sense of humor, and I so greatly appreciate that.
This goat yoga class was the perfect challenge, stress reliever, and fun activity that made us want to namaste and play with all the baby goats.
I started goat yoga because we spend on average about $35,000 to $45,000 a year on these people. I call them people. And that's who I talk to all day.
The Nadu Farms have been around since 1939 and have been a gift to the Hilton family.
My husband's grandparents bought this place back in 1939. It was built in 29. They found it, well, Mem did. She found it in foreclosure, said, yeah, I want this one. And the rest is history.
For Q30 Entertainment, I'm Paige Meyer.
Every day there's a new hashtag trending on Twitter that we like to use in our tweets.
Paige Meyer is here with us to tell us the top trending tweets from today. Paige, what's been going on today?
Thanks, guys. Bells were ringing for this hashtag. Hashtag Jingle Ball was trending on Twitter yesterday night and straight through until this morning. The Jingle Ball is an annual concert that takes place around December. This concert is produced by the Los Angeles radio station KISS FM. The concert will start the series on November 28th in Dallas and complete the tour on December 17th in Sunrise, Florida. This year, the Jingle Ball has some extreme celebs performing, and that is what got social media buzzing. Demi Lovato, Kesha, Taylor Swift, and Nick Jonas are just some of the stars who will be rocking it out on stage. Even Fifth Harmony will be harmonizing, and lucky for Directioners like myself, half the crew, Niall and Liam, will be spotted together performing their solo songs. Tweets began last night in regards to what fans thought the lineup was going to be and continued on to this morning, showing great reactions to the performing list. Another hot topic this week was hashtag I would not trade my ... The hashtag was followed by a response, and tweets posted consisted of some touching, funny, and rather shocking feedback. Hashtag I would not trade my conscience for wealth, I would not trade my best friends for anything, and I would not trade my love of writing for any amount of money were some of the sweet comebacks. I would not trade my Snuggie for a robe, and debating on trading their pool guy was more of the comical responses, and one of my favorite tweets, found it super funny, had to be I would not trade my D's for C's, but don't worry, she made it clear that she was tweeting about her school grades. Hashtag Mystery Oreo covered all social platforms this weekend. Everyone brought to the media to get to the bottom of this tasty situation. Oreo created a mysterious cookie that hit the shelves October 9th. The cookie is a limited edition cookie, and the flavor? Well, that's up to you guys. Oreo is looking for their smart cookies to solve the flavor mystery. Consumers can send in what they believe the right flavor is, and if correct, they receive $50. As of now, participants think it is a Fruity Pebbles flavor, but we will all have to wait and see until this delicious mystery is solved. Hashtag Mystery Oreo definitely got me a little hungry, and I know the hosts love food just as much as I do. So I figured we could play a little game about some funky foods. Girls, you think we could take a look?
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
All right, so I was searching for some crazy funky foods, found some pictures, and I'm really curious if you guys will like them.
All right.
All right, so first we found a chocolate-covered hot dog. We have a picture right there. What do you guys think?
I'm a big chocolate fan, but not for hot dogs. I know people love chocolate-covered bacon, and I've been dying to try that, but I'm a little weary of a chocolate-covered hot dog.
I'm not a hot dog fan, but I'll take the bun.
I agree with that. I don't like hot dogs, but I would definitely eat the bun and the whipped cream right on top.
Oh, 100%.
What about a chocolate-covered jalapeno?
No. Just, I don't like jalapenos, period. So, no.
I would do it. I'd eat this
would?
one. Yeah, I love spicy foods. Throw some chocolate in there. I'd try it. Why not?
Maybe we got to bring it on the show next week or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
we should
We'll
try
have Brenna try it.
If you put it in front of me, I'll probably eat it.
All right. So my favorite s'mores pizza. Sure, this would be a good one.
That's a yes.
Yeah, I agree. Totally would eat the s'mores pizza. It looks so good.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
So I'm sure you're guilty of this. A Wendy's Frosty
dipping your french fries in it. What do you think?
Yes, we had a Wendy's by my school back in high school, and we would do that all the time for lunch.
Nice.
I gotta say though, I'm a little bit more of a fan of a McFlurry from McDonald's because they could throw the M&Ms in there as well, and then you dip the fries in it. So same concept, but just as good.
Little upgrade.
Yeah, a little bit.
What about, this one's a little gross to me, a cookie grilled cheese, 2 chocolate chip cookies, slice of cheese in the middle. Would you give it a shot?
No, I'm sorry. I love grilled cheeses and I love chocolate chip cookies, just not together.
Not together?
No.
I like chocolate chip, but not grilled cheeses.
Oh, man.
So I'm a no.
Now avocado, I feel like it's so popular nowadays. What about avocado with a side of pudding?
Yes.
You would do it?
No,
I would do
I
it.
wouldn't.
I don't know if I would do it.
But I know a place by my house makes a pudding out of avocado, so I find
really?
that very interesting. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet.
I mean, I feel like that'd be pretty good because they probably mash up the avocado.
Yeah, it's probably like
and some milk.
guacamole, I think. Yeah.
Isn't that what it is? Just
Yeah, you'd think.
avocado
But
pudding.
it's
It's
brown.
probably, like,
It's
smoother,
chocolatey. Yeah, I don't
Or it's
know.
old avocado. You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
of
I guess
that.
so.
All right, last one. What about peanut butter pickle toast?
Oh my God, I despise pickles, so absolutely not.
My
That's a no.
grandpa used to eat this, so maybe I might say yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What would he eat it? Like breakfast, lunch? That's like a
Just
mix,
like it's like a weird snack in between the day. Like I can't even tell you if he wanted
snack time.
it. Yeah.
No.
I don't know
pickles.
if I'd give it a try. I love pickles. I love peanut butter toast. So maybe I'll just try a little piece of it, but I definitely wouldn't eat like your grandpa all the time.
Yeah, no. He also did that in bananas. So
Bananas is
Oh,
actually
bananas is good.
yeah,
That's,
a common. Or like chocolate chips on peanut butter toast.
Yeah,
That's also
definitely.
very common. But pickles, can't get behind that. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
might be a nice salty sweet combination. You never know.
Yeah, well, it depends if you get the sour pickles or the sweet pickles.
Ooh, yeah. Not the bread and I don't like the bread and butter ones. I think
Yeah.
they taste gross. Yeah.
I don't like those. I like the spicy ones or
Yeah.
the sour ones.
Yeah, can't say I like any of them.
I mean, we all do love food, though.
We do,
So
yeah.
I guess
True.
trying these wouldn't be the worst in the world.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for joining us, Paige.
No
when we come
problem.
back, the town of Hamden and Connecticut held shelter pet adoption this past week. Its goal was to not only bring pet lovers together, but also to encourage people to bring home a furry friend to add to their family. # went to the event. Let's check out how it went.
Where's the Love Animal Shelter hosted their annual fall festival at the Hamden Town Center Park, a day for pet lovers to come together and encourage others to adopt a new furry friend into their family.
The love that they give back to you is tenfold what you're putting out for your adoption fee. And even though they may not be that breed dog that everybody tries to treasure, I think that rescue breed is the best breed of all.
As you can see behind me, there are many vendors, live music, food trucks, and of course, dogs.
Vendors were invited as well to promote their pet-friendly products.
It's great. I mean, just to see all the local organizations and vendors, it's kind of like a meet and greet for pet parents as well. There's a lot of dogs walking around, and there's a lot of adoptions going on today as well. So if you're looking to add another member to your family.
People were encouraged to dress up their pets in a Halloween costume to get in the spirit. This event brought together a wide group of people, all with one thing in common: the love for dogs.
If you're a pet lover, you just have that bond, no matter if it's your dog, someone else's dog. I think it's a great. There's a couple other rescues here. You know, everyone that comes to things like this is are here for the animals. You know, I think that's awesome.
Not only were there many dogs walking around, there were also crafts, bounce houses, and activities for kids. All vendors and organizations encourage those looking for a new pet to adopt or to volunteer at shelters if you're looking to get involved.
Adopt, don't shop. There's so many animals out there that need homes, that need the attention and love. But yeah, and if you can, I mean, you might not have a lot of time, but anytime helping at a rescue helps, because if they get socialized and they get to see people, meet people. But love animals. That's what it's all about.
I'm Kayla Heavey, reporting for #that.
When we come back, we're talking about food, and more food.
And it's pumpkin season, so you bet we'll be talking about that. We'll be right back.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Whether
Whether you're on the quad, in your room,
or heading to class,
tune in to Q30 News.
For stories by student journalists you can trust.
We are covering the latest here on campus and in surrounding areas. Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
Welcome back. With National Pumpkin Pie Day and National M&M Day coming up this week, it's only fitting that we discuss our favorite fall foods and candy. So let's get started.
Friday, October 13th marks the day most candies lovers love to celebrate, World M&M Day. The bite-sized treat that trademarked melts in your mouth, not your hand, dates back to the days of the Spanish Civil War when Forrest Mars Sr. saw soldiers eating Smarties chocolate candies in a hard shell. World M&M Day is coming up soon, but everybody has their favorites. Brenna, what would you say your favorite candy is?
You know, I feel like it's hard to pick just one. I feel like there's different categories. You have your chocolate category and you have your gummy category. So my chocolate, by far, Bunch of Crunch. Great at the movies, throw it into your popcorn, unreal. Gummy, I'd have to say Sour Patch Kids, just the kids, not the watermelon. Don't like the watermelon.
Okay.
But for the kids, I only like the red and the orange. So I'm a little picky. What about you?
I totally disagree on the watermelon thing. I love those. But I don't actually have a favorite gummy, but if I had to pick one, it would be the Trolley sour, what are they called? The sour worms?
Gummy worms, yeah.
And I think my favorite chocolate candy would have to be, obviously, the peanut butter M&Ms. Because it's like a nice combination of salty and sweet, and I can easily pick them up in the city if I want to.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the M&M World in the city, I love the pretzel M&Ms.
Oh, yes.
Those are my favorite. But M&M World is unreal. I don't know if anyone's ever been there, but it smells like M&Ms. I think they spray perfume that has M&M scent in there.
Yeah, and like if you get the bag of M&Ms and all that, you can get like a pound, but I think it's about $16 for a pound.
Wow.
I saw a guy once spend like $150 on 3 bags of M&Ms.
That's crazy.
And like I think they were the mini ones or the regular size one, but you wouldn't catch me spending $150 in there.
No, you could just buy the little bags.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other M&M flavors. I know they have a mint one that seems to be pretty good around the holidays.
I don't
Not
agree.
about the mint.
Not
no.
about the mint life.
The peanut butter, but you don't like the peanuts. You like the peanut butter.
Yeah, I have to have it I like it smooth. I don't like the way the peanut tastes. Excuse me. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, October 12th is National Pumpkin Pie Day, and it's hard to imagine a Thanksgiving without pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie was originally made in England and was brought over to America by the Pilgrims. In the 1700s, Colchester, Connecticut postponed Thanksgiving for a week because there was not enough molasses to make pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is definitely a staple for fall. Ashley, what do you think your favorite fall food is?
Well, okay, it's not a traditional fall food, but my family has this thing where we make warm apple pie with like vanilla on top, so it just melts in.
So good.
It's so delicious. We have it at every Thanksgiving meal. What about you?
Sounds amazing. My mom makes these mini pumpkin muffins, and they're so good. You can just sit down, pop like 10 in your mouth. They're amazing. But it feels a little weird to eat them at this time in fall because it's 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, I don't think it's like weird to think that Thanksgiving's almost right around the corner, and especially Halloween. And it's so hot outside.
Oh, I know.
And we've had like so much rain and it's been gross, yeah.
I know. So it's weird eating fall foods, but I definitely have to agree we're big on the desserts here.
Yeah, I 100%. I'm not a huge pumpkin spice fan though.
No. That's shocking.
Yeah, but I still want to try those pumpkin muffins. They sound really, really good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'm like so jealous. When we come back, we're sticking with the topic of food and answering a question that's been heavily debated around the studio in these weeks. Selfie videos. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
Coming up on Hashtag That, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Good morning and welcome to the Morning After.
If you've been hanging around the studio these past few weeks, there has been one topic that you seem to hear everyone talking about, their favorite appetizers.
To further this discussion, we asked Q30 members to share what their favorite appetizers are. Let's find out what they said.
Hey, what's up? Hashtag Brian Schwartz here. My favorite appetizer, probably mott sticks. Can't go wrong with that.
Hey guys, Randy here. So my favorite appetizer definitely has to be buffalo wings. Always get it when I go out to eat with my friends and my family.
Hey, hashtag, it's Brooke. My favorite appetizer is the fried green beans that you get at Fridays. They're so good. And also I have to add in one more. Despite what a lot of people in Q30 think, bread is an appetizer. Whether it's crescent rolls, breadsticks, garlic bread, bruschetta, anything with bread is a great appetizer.
Yo, 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 what's good? Hashtag Jonathan Banks here. I'm gonna say my favorite appetizer is calamari.
Hi, it's Alex, and my favorite appetizer is very specific, but it's mozzarella cheese with balsamic and prosciutto. But when I'm not being specific and Italian, then I just like nachos.
What up, hashtag MJ Baird from Sports here. Favorite appetizers. This is a tough one for me. I'm very picky about what comes before my entree, but I would have to say I have two favorite appetizers. One is the classic buffalo wings. Add some blue cheese or ranch dressing in there. Voila, awesome. But second, I'm a big slider guy too, whether that's cheeseburger sliders, maybe some chicken sliders too. So those two are my favorite, but pre-entree meal is definitely of utmost importance to me.
Hey, hashtag. My favorite appetizer has to be the spinach artichoke dip from Applebee's. It is my all-time favorite, especially because it's half off.
Sorry, Brooke, but I don't think bread counts as an appetizer. My favorite appetizer has got to be loaded nachos. Ashley, what about you?
I have to say spinach artichoke dip.
Ooh.
I've been having that for a couple years now.
It's great.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite place where you get your spinach and artichoke dip?
As gross as it is, I absolutely love Applebee's spinach artichoke dip. Yeah. Everybody rips into Applebee's all the time, but it's the only thing we have.
You like what you like, and especially if there's one good thing there. For me, my favorite place to get loaded nachos is Eli's. We'll have to go try both sometime.
We do, we have to. That's all the time we have for tonight. Be sure to watch this episode and others at Q30TV.com.
And be sure to follow us on Instagram at Q30 Television and keep up with all things Quinnipiac Entertainment news on Twitter at Q30TV Entertain. Thanks for watching.